Mm.
It should be there.
Nee, je bent nog steeds...
Ja, nee, hij staat goed. Ik heb hem alleen nog op privé staan. Als ik hem nu op
Oh,
public
oké. Nou,
doe,
ik
dan
zie
is
alleen jouw livestream nog van op jouw kanaal, dus.
yeah, no, it's gonna change. It's real life now, I think.
Oké. Let me check.
I hope the ping will come in the Discord now.
E.
All right, there is a live stream. There is a live stream.
There's a live stream. Okay, my audio is way louder than yours.
Oh yeah, I can change that.
Yes, please.
So this is mine. Then I'll put yours down to talk now.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it sucks. And it sucks. Yes, perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's got to be
This took way longer
perfect.
than it should have, but we're here.
Okay, yeah, we are. Freak dick.
He's done it! Okay, test now again. That
Quickly, just gonna make it disappear and reappear. I hope that actually does it.
so black screen.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just
Okay. Yeah. We're good.
nice. All right, let's wait a little bit until
Let's wait a little bit.
people are back here.
No, like it seems. Yes.
Party.
We vibe. We good. We are good. We are good. We are all good.
Yes, sir. All right,
We love to see it.
quickly gonna put it up to Twitter. We just wanted to start at 8. Was a curveball. Was planned all along.
Exactly. We want to have people ready at 8.
Yeah, it's prime time.
Prime time. You know how it is.
All right, quickly. Is Stefan too loud? Is he good? Let me know. Cause I have to change this now. Yeah, different time zones. Indeed. All right. Stefan, you should say something.
Hello everyone. I should be good now, but yeah, we tested it, so should be alright.
Little too loud. Okay.
Little too loud.
Then he
Alright.
goes a little bit quieter. All right, Stefan, you want to kick us off?
I will. Should we wait like 1 more minute? Nah, we're already too late, so
Yeah.
Uh, uh, so anyway, welcome all to joining this awesome live stream. This was a bit later than planned, as we should have started uh, a bit earlier, an hour ago actually, to be fair. But we're here. We sorted it out finally. So thankfully we're here, and thank you guys for all joining in the live stream. We are going to be presenting the IRT Award show today for you guys, and I'm alongside the one and only Bompy today. So how's it going, my friend?
Yeah, like I said, not great because now I'm definitely gonna miss the darts game. But yeah, it is what it is, and we should get cracking.
Yeah, just to be clear, we meant 7 p.m. Senegalese time, so we're
Yeah,
actually all good in terms of timing, but just kidding, just kidding. Anyway,
miscommunication
let's
and all
get
that.
into it. We've got 22 different sheets, which we will share and talk about throughout. And yeah, you can make some predictions throughout. We're gonna say which photos up next, and then yeah, you can make a prediction on whoever's first, and then yeah, let's get into it. I'd say Thomas is leading it, so he'll talk about which sheet is next if he knows it himself. But
Yes,
yeah,
yeah, I know.
yeah. So let's just get into it, and then yeah,
All
let's
right,
crack, shall we?
the first one, yeah, we already spoiled it. The 24-hour event, MOBA Cup, of course. They won this prestigious first award, a grand total of 58.8% of the votes. 24-hour of F1, the most recent one, coming in second, and ASEC 24 hours, probably also because it was early on in the year, so maybe not everyone has like the vivid memory still of it in their brain, but they've come in third, still very honorable.
For sure, it was quite a good event. The Mobile Cup itself, with Kenny scoring first place, or not first place, fourth place around Qatar, which was a huge performance. Clearly shown by his a bit how happy he was after the race. And yeah, 24 hours of one was a bit messy beforehand because we actually forgot the event was happening throughout, so we had to get the lineup going quickly, and then we had other drivers leaving the team and not able to drive. So we only had 6 drivers driving for the 24 hours of one. Um, which was still a huge achievement because we started with -5 after 4 rounds, or 0 points actually. Um, and we're like 50 points behind Cone Racing Team, and we beat them by like 40, 50 points. So yeah, um, that was just lovely. And yeah, the ASAC 24 hours event. I can't recall much about it, but I know we had the same situation, to be honest, as the Mobile Cup and 24 hours event. So so yeah, uh, that's all I really have to say, to be honest, about
Yeah,
this. There's still awesome events, and we're gonna for sure sign up for plenty of these races as they're quality to participate in, and the Mobile Cup and the 24 hours of one and the ASAC in general. All of them are for a good cause, so don't see a reason why we shouldn't race in those events.
what a nice waffle session that was. Um, Hi Ollie, thank you for joining. The next one, we'll just go onto it, is the Academy Driver. Very, of course, he wants to win this. Everyone wants to win this. The Academy, who's in the Academy. But let's have a look who actually won it. And it is a tie at the top. Liam and Frank both on 41.2%. So congrats to them. And Folly in last place, probably because of that -5 points he got in the 24 hours, which drastically uh, hampered his bid to win this award. But it's a tie, Liam and Frank. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to both drivers. Truly dominating the top three standings here. People saying it's rigged. even
True.
though you guys voted. So don't really show, don't not really sure how that works, but I'll leave that to you guys. So yeah, both very much deserve it of being up there with 41% of the votes, and then fully 17% of the votes there. So yeah, congrats to both. How both ended up with 41.2% is just quality, but yeah, both have shown some good improvements over the last couple of months, and yeah, maybe there could be some change in the future, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I just wanted to say very quickly that this is the only award actually that has a tie at the top. So every other award has actually does have a winner. So you won't be disappointed again. Next up, Stefan definitely knows how to waffle, yeah, and it's not looking good for my darts game. But yeah, I'll just have to miss a star there as well. The next one, the biggest alcoholic. The nominees for this one were Jasper, myself, and Indigo, aka Jamie Morris. I will quickly want to get some predictions in who has won this award. Ollie surely thinks it's Jasper. If he doesn't win, it's rigged. Well, we've seen the first couple of ones also being called rigged with maybe deserved winners, maybe not. But definitely Jasper is the one, the favorite. And rightfully so. A washed, an astounding victory for Jasper, 64.7%. Indigo second, and I'm last, which with 11%, which I think is 2 votes. I'll take that. I nominated, but not, I didn't win. You know, it's the perfect balance.
Yeah, with you only having two votes sums up how much of an alcoholic Jasper is.
Yeah, that's also true.
With the amount of times he shared a video with him drinking, so yeah, it's quite bad. I tried to convince him to go to the gym, but that hasn't worked out quite well. So yeah, nearly 65% of all votes, and Jamie's quite a drinker as well. For him to have less than 1/4 of the votes in total is just yeah, nuts. So Jasper's probably his first and only category where he will dominate in. So
Eh,
yeah.
I'm not too sure about that. I wouldn't say that out loud. Quickly check. There might or may there may or may not have been some categories where he's also done well in. Let's move on
I mean, if
to.
if
Oh,
it's include drinking, so
we'll see. We will
then
see.
he will dominate for sure. We
This
will
was
see.
also the only nomination that Indigo has received, so he is. This is his only mention in this whole award show. Say goodbye to the name Indigo. As we now move on to the category with the worst banter, the nominees for this, Frank, of course, couldn't miss out, Julian, and also Ennis. Do some shots on stream. If I would have my webcam on, I would definitely grab some vodka right now, but that's a treat you're gonna have to wait for next time. Frank's definitely certain he won his award, but it is Ennis who was actually just beat Frank to win his award with 47.1% of the votes. Julian in dead last with also 11.8%, and Frank honorably in second.
Yeah, very much deserved there. Can't lie, I expected myself to be in here because I'm not that funny,
Oh,
but
yeah, that is true.
yeah, having someone with that used Internet Explorer still has to be in there, and with the amount of times he has late replies or generally isn't just that funny, so yeah, 50% is quite deserved. I voted Yulin myself, so that's interesting to say the least. That others, uh, yeah, yeah, that others voted for Ennis here. So yeah, what a achievement there for Ennis.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Seep doesn't call him Enos for without a reason, of course, being the latest himself to everything. Now we move on to the first community award, the team with the best logo. I think we can just go straight into this. Shazoo won. Congrats. 64.7% ETA and WR split on second, but no one cares. We go to the biggest bottle now. Leroy, Julian, and Italian Snow are nominated, and there's only one winner in this one. It is the one and only Italian Snow, with over half the votes. That is some achievement. Bottling every race he's done, probably, um, which is quite an achievement, of course. You have to qualify somewhere to bottle, which I don't think he does that often. But Leroy and Julian as well, both in second place.
I mean, for Leroy, I think he should have been put in third place because he can only see throughout one eye. So he probably should be in third and Julian second, since Julian has had a couple of rough races lately. But yeah, Gianluca with 53% of the votes is, yeah, that's quite bad. So whenever he's looking back at this stream, then I don't think he'll be too satisfied with this. But yeah, hopefully he can get a good result soon to change that narrative.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's plausible though. But yeah, best of luck to him. The next next award is the person who you don't want your daughter or sister, whatever, to go out with. Basically, who's the biggest cunt to women? Shortly said. The nominees, of course, without a surprise, Cross Liam, Jasper again, and Senna. All three worthy nominees, I would say, but there can only be one winner. And once again, it is Jasper with a landslide. Senna second, Liam third. What's your take on this, Stefan?
Well, I wouldn't have someone that drinks so much near my daughter, and yeah, I was actually a bit surprised that Jasper has dominated this one by a country mile again. I wouldn't let Senna anywhere near my daughter because he'll be asking for management on a date. So I don't think that would be a good idea. But yeah, Jasper dominated this one again, and not really a surprise because he got my vote.
And the other ones?
And the other one, yeah, Liam is just a special breed, to be honest. Used to being in third place at all times, and yeah, with the with the last time he sent a message in the Discord, he was quite drunk. I can't recall, and he wanted to share photos and videos, so that um, didn't help in this cause. So, and it's funny that the daddy and the son are first and third, so that's just meant to be.
Yeah, I just seen a comment by Ennis. Jasper is abusive. He's probably the type of guy who would come home after a fair days of work just to hit his wife. Probably, maybe not hard per se, but it's just some physical contact. So she knows the hierarchy is there in the house. Then, the next award is probably the one which was the most obvious one, biggest ego. I've seen some comments in the chat already in the beginning of this stream who won it, and I can tell you that it is the biggest margin anyone has ever won an award by. Of course, it is Seep. Over 70% of the votes. That is very, very insane to uh, to achieve that, and it definitely won't help his ego to calm down.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has different breed in terms of ego. He wasn't too satisfied with someone else winning a race where he said he deserved it more,
Hmm.
and
I wonder who that was.
I wonder that was, and yeah, he constantly says he's one of the fastest, but keeps either taking out people or bottling it himself. So yes, you gotta have confidence in yourself, but there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. And Seep has show showcased that he's got the biggest ego at all times.
Yeah, a nice pause between biggest and ego there.
You know it.
Just to pause there. Phil as well with in second place. More votes than I actually thought he would get, but I think he has done a campaign to large himself up there. Just some narcissistic comments here and there to help his cause. Marley with an honorable one vote in last place. You have to be there to get a vote, which is, and he is there. Next one, the most fun event to drive in, and it is without a surprise EML has who takes home this award. Greatest event. I think all the admins there are very very cool, handsome as well.
That's cap. That's cap because there's a specific Formula 2 admin that just stinks quite a lot, to be honest, and make sure the event doesn't run smoothly. So yeah.
I mean, that's mean to say about Leslie, but moving on, DKMN in second place. Probably the academy drivers voting for that one mainly, and then main for email. Even though email, of course, is for both main and academy, so that probably helped this cause as well. CSS
Cool.
coming in third as well, which having seen some recent events by ET8 members is quite funny. It's quite funny to
Co-
see.
Coincidentally, Mace has just joined the chat, so seeing email first place makes him very proud, and that's just meant to be.
Yeah, that is beautiful timing right there. The next one, it is probably the most important category of them all. It is, of course, the best looks category. Now, there were some limitations to this because obviously we don't know how the faces of everyone, but certain people do have emojis in the Discord, and not everyone has got nominated. So I just want to congratulate everyone who has a nomination for this one, including myself. But unfortunately, Bashi has won this one. 47.1%. Jasper coming in last, and myself a very honorable second place.
Well, what a award show there. To be honest, Bashi winning the voting there with 47.1% takes most of the time just sleeping and just messing about, but apparently it seems to work. So yeah, I might have to follow that tactic. Thomas with the vodka shot
Mm.
himself within the Discord, very much deserved in third place. Or second place, sorry. Wow.
Wow,
Second
wow.
place. And
I
then
see how it is.
Jasper really adding value in terms of looks, but that's the only bit of quality he can add towards a team here, to be honest.
Yeah, I just want to comment on what Siep just said. How is Jasper nominated? I think it's mainly due to the fact that we have seen videos of him. Um, just for an example, Siep, you yourself, of course, have some emojis in the Discord which may not look great on you. I know some in particular. Well, they don't do you justice. Let's just put it that way. Moving on. It is the best main team driver, the most prestigious award in this whole thing. If we're being serious, nominees Julian, Kenny, and Phil. I think it was Ollie. It is not you. Frank thinks it's Phil. Ennis thinks it's Phil, and it is indeed Phil. Not by the landslide that Ennis just called out, but it is 58.8%. Kenny in second place, and Julian coming in last.
I mean, there's a big difference between all the drivers here. There's a lot of quality drivers. I'm a bit surprised to see Casper not within this list because he's made really quite a lot of steps forward here, and that seems to go unnoticed here. To be honest, I would have put him in either second or third here, but you can't deny that first place is very much deserved. Phil's been driving amazing for us, carrying us towards third place in CSS in terms of yeah, carrying us to third place in CSS, and then EML helping us well towards second place in F2. Um, ETA might not be happy with us or CSS, but that's not our responsibility. Kenny in second place within the voting, I think very much deserved as well. Even though Casper deserves to be up there as well. Kenny's really made some steps forward the last couple of months or weeks, and yeah, has really improved his pace. So very much deserved to be in second. And then Julian on his day can be incredibly fast, helped us as well getting to second in second in EML. So with some quality performance, especially Imola, I think that's really set us forward, despite not the greatest qualifying. Finishing second place is really good.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone here has done some great performances. Kenny achieving multiple podiums in EOR, of course, and I think everyone in the main team has does have an argument to be made that he should be up here. Let's go to the next one, and it is the most rigged award, the Best Manager Award. Ennis, myself, and yourself, all three of us, been nominated for this one, and I thought it would be more one-sided, but it is actually you winning 52.9% of the awards. I think it's mainly just people being scared of being kicked, and then Ennis and myself sharing that second spot.
Well, I just cannot say enough about this one. To be honest, I would have not have nominated myself since I'm an owner and I don't really
Uh,
add towards manage towards a manager role. So would have earlier nominated Seep or Charlie, for example, because they are actually managers by category. But I
so
appreciate
you're
getting.
just skipping Jasper.
Uh, hey, I'm not saying anything. Hey,
Okay,
don't
okay, okay. But so
just made
what I'm
examples.
concluding out of this is that both me and Ennis basically win his award because you don't count.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say because
basically
I'm
what
the
you're saying.
owner, I really shouldn't be counted. Even though I appreciate it, I think Ennis and Thomas have been doing amazing stuff for IRT, which I cannot appreciate enough. And yes, I might be owner. That doesn't mean that others doesn't deserve their recognition. And it might be only Ennis and won't be on screen, but everyone within the management does amazing stuff. So cannot appreciate that enough.
Yes. Next, the most improved. You talked about this guy in the previous award. Casper is one of the nominees, and then we have Frank somehow as well, turning off his line and being worst in F4 now. Seep is the other nominee. I just want to get some predictions in here. Apart from Frank, because he's gonna say that it's himself probably. Oh, never mind. Seep is gonna say that it's himself with that ego of his. This one should be
Probably.
close now. Casper from Seep. Important to mention, I beat Frank in a one lap battle yesterday by Alex. I know that Alex was doing 23s on Abu Dhabi, so considering that, it's not ideal.
I don't see the screen yet. So
No,
let me.
I've not changed it yet. I'm changing it now,
Okay,
and
perfect.
so we're seeing that Frank is the last, Casper in second, and Seep has again won an award.
Congratulations. So yeah, 41% goes towards Seep. Very much deserved as well. I think everyone within the top three deserved recognition there. But Seep has really been determined to improve on the wheel, starting in July and is already like really fast and on this controller pace in a couple of months. So that's uh, really good. I knew it since I was the best. Okay, Seep, you're getting disqualified from this one. So, but yeah, just kidding. Yeah, Casper is really fast. Since we already signed him, so be really good. And Frank, turning offline now in PSO F4. Can't say enough about him. So yeah, that's all of the guys has made loads of step forwards here of the last couple of months.
Yeah, definitely. That is the reason, of course, why they were nominated for this as well. All pretty much deserved. Let's continue with the worst nationality. This was mainly based off of people in IIT, not the nationality in overall. Somehow, Irish got nominated because even though they only have one person in the whole of IIT, maybe they still count Astros as well. But he left a couple of weeks ago, So it's basically Leroy against the nations of Albania and the Netherlands. And for that reason, it is no surprise that Irish has come in last. But it is a surprise, at least to me, which I might be slightly biased, that Albanian has come in second and not first. And the Dutch people apparently are the worst in the whole Discord.
Well, that's a bit rigged, to be honest, with so many people um, being Dutch, of course, within the team, but with only two Albanians in the team, they still managed to bring it up to second place. So they
It
keep
says
piling
enough.
up that 1-2 in Qatar,
Yeah.
which is the only achievement, to be honest. They might have qualified for the Euros, but yeah, that they will get out of the group, and then yeah, they just stink, to be honest. They just suck. There's nothing special about them. They're just here for vibes, nothing else, to be honest.
Yeah, we have to continue because now they're just gonna spam Qatar Winter Cup 1-2, which was a
Yeah, carry on,
fraud race.
please.
Quickly, just gonna go on. Best newcomer, and unfortunately, we continue with the Albanians because Bashi has won this one, 64.7% after best looks, also the best newcomer. So it's a night to remember for him. Leo Aris, the Italian stallion, in second place with 29% of the votes, and Pangri with a solid one vote in last. The Greek freak is, I think, is what Ennis called him.
Yeah, the Greek Freak. This is a nickname of a famous basketball player, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did I say correct? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, this name is really difficult to
Yes.
pronounce, but his name is by nickname the Greek Freak, and yeah, uh, Pangri's been a great addition to the team. Hasn't had maybe the result yet, but he's been active in the team and been actively chatting in the Discord, so quite happy with that. And Leo Aris has been an awesome addition to the team, and can't say enough about Bashi. He's just incredibly fast and great for vibes, even though he's Albanian.
Yeah, it's very nice that you try to lift everyone's spirit. Have a little talk about them, praising them. Talking about praising people, we continue to the next award, which is the biggest NPC. And once again, it is Frank and Ennis both nominated for an award in this category. Well, in this section, let's put it that way, which is not exactly positive. But maybe the biggest surprise, well, not the surprise, they both didn't win it. It is the one and only Senna, the biggest NPC of IRT.
I'm not sure how Senna's made it, but yeah, he's such an NPC. He's daily reminding ourselves that he wants to be a manager, but yeah, it hasn't come his way yet. So Frank in second with nearly 30%, and then Ennis somehow using Internet Explorer makes it into third place here. But yeah, Senna's the biggest NPC. I would have seen Jasper myself personally in this list, but yeah, Senna by far is the biggest NPC of IRT.
Yeah, I'm also surprised that Jasper didn't get into this list, considering he was voted the biggest NPC 2 months ago. But apparently, the whole dynamic changed in the team. I don't know. Maybe people have seen the light. Maybe they've hated too much on Jasper. We don't know, and we may never know. But it is what it is. The best PSN is the next award, and there's only one who can actually win this, of course. It is none other than Smalley Balls with a very, very good PSN. I don't think it was ever in doubt, even though it was quite close at the top. Pazzi Yapser as well, 41.2% of the votes, and Italians know. This time spelled right, with 11.8% of the votes in third place.
Yeah, everyone there with a lovely nickname there, so can't say enough about him. If you say his name, then you know exactly who that is. So I voted Patrius for myself because yeah, it's just such an iconic name. From ever we raced in um, LOE together. He's been an awesome addition to the team, and it's quite funny. And Evan is here himself, coincidentally, watching his first place there, and Alex with an interesting comment, to say the least, which we shouldn't speculate on, to be honest.
No, we indeed just skip that. I'm not going to give my own opinions. I don't deal in politics like that. The next award, someone who should shut up more often, Nathan, Frank, or Senna. We've seen Senna win an award. We've seen Frank win an award. Nathan with his first nomination of the evening. And not only is it his first nomination, he is coming second. I thought he won. My bad. Senna has won once again. Biggest NPC should shut up more often. Nathan and Frank in a shared P2.
Oh, lovely there. Senna, yeah, exactly. We mentioned that he loves to be in the management, but yeah, he should just shut up more often, to be honest. And then maybe he'll have more chance. Nathan being yeah, he loves to talk within the chat and wind people up, to be honest. I would have seen him maybe with more votes, especially the last couple of days, where he's been chatting rubbish quite a few times. So maybe if the voting was yesterday, then he could have had more votes. But second place, he should have easily been nominated. And Frank, yeah, he complains quite a lot. So he's someone that just needs to shut up and drive, if I'm honest.
Well, you've heard it here first. Frank P2 Merchant, he's Jarno Opmeer. I agree with that. He can have a win. He's always used to finishing in second place. On track, I mean, by that. Best team to race against in the community, CPI, WOR somehow, and NLR all got nominated, and it is CPI who won, closely followed by NLR, and WOR also received 2 votes.
Yeah, CPI have been really improving lately, and they're a good team to race against. Really tough to beat in EML F2, and then NLR as just a very big team there in the community. And then I'm not sure how WR made this list, to be honest. I'm not gonna speak too loudly here, but yeah, they've got some good drivers here. But yeah, um, it's just probably some pity votes because they finished third in EML F2. So
Yeah, most likely just helping them a bit to stay somehow alive. Continuing to the team with the best vibes, and it is the one and only NLR, of course, who wins the CPI and ORT shared in second. It is quite a distance as well that NLR is ahead of the other 2 teams, and one of the main reasons the vibes are so good is in this chat here. Alex G, wanna, I think he has contributed a lot to that.
I think for sure, yeah. NLR is just an amazing team in the community, and Alex, Harley, Jay, all guys that we may have tried to recruit in the past, but yeah, NLR just amazing team. They have really improved over the last couple of years. It's awesome to see them doing quite well uh, uh, within the community, and then CPI really made a lot of improvements last couple of months. ORT I don't really know much about, but people within the team who were there uh, know a lot more about that. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Koen, Frank, Rojuel as well, of course. All came from ORT. I'm probably missing someone even. So they know what the vibes are, and if they vote for them, it's only a good sign. So hats off to them. Moving on to best vibes in the IRT Discord server, and once again, Stefan, you have won an award. People are definitely scared of you, and they have to vote for you, otherwise they will get sacked. It looks like Virgil in second, and Nathan, after also getting told to shut up more often, is in third.
wow, I cannot envision me being voted by nearly 50% of all votes here. Roosevelt has done well, going in second place with nearly 30% of the votes, despite joining the team the last couple of days. So that's quite well. And then Nathan, despite him chatting rubbish quite a lot of time, he's still an amazing um, uh, part to be of the team. So can't say enough. And to have me in first place, wow, I just can't say enough. I don't talk a lot in the Discord, so um, that people appreciate what I'm saying in Discord is always quite nice. It's probably a bit rigged because I'm
Oh
the
yeah,
owner and
definitely.
people want to be nice. That's probably it, but
Hmm.
I hope that's not the case, to be honest. But I wouldn't have put myself in first, but hey ho, I appreciate it a lot.
Next time we'll do it anonymous and the results will properly change. The last award we move on to is the event with the worst driving standards. I'm very happy IRT event didn't get mentioned once here, so we've done something well for that one. VUM has is the clear winner, almost 60% of the votes. EOR in second place, mainly Division 2, of course, because we didn't drive in Division 1. Um, Not only was the driving bad, the organization also left some desires undesired, and CSS in third again.
Yeah, VUM has seen some interesting driving standards with like, I mean, pretty much average on like 3 safety cars per race. So that's has been horrendous to see, and not really down just to the owners. It's just driving standards are just going less and less and less. So that's just a shame for the owners who have created a good league with many teams trying to enter there, but people just ruin it for them. And yeah, that sucks. EOR had a lot of dropouts throughout the season, so the final round I can remember that we had 4 IRT drivers racing for us, racing in EOR, and yeah, that was just a shamble. But we managed to get second in the standings, and then yeah, CSS, especially after Abu Dhabi, has caused some controversy. I mean, ETA think so, but it's clear that a penalty should not have been removed for Rens, which allowed us up to third place. So yeah, don't need to say much about that anymore.
Definitely, there is some other statistics that we've gathered as well. The choose one in the beginning of the form. The first one was Arsenal or Tottenham. I don't think it's a surprise that Arsenal has won that 82.4% compared to Tottenham's 17.6. I quickly gonna shout out the ones who've voted for Tottenham because they clearly don't have any understanding of life. So it's Ewan, Smolly Boss, of course, Nathan who voted for Tottenham, and Ennis as well. Um, Coincidentally, all supporters for rival clubs, which should say the most. They can only be biased. The next one is EAFC or Football Manager. It's the same percentages. EAFC has won by 82.4%. Football Manager only receiving 17.6. Clearly, don't not enough people who just play it. If you play it once, you know that Football Manager is better than EAFC. Then the next one is clearly shambolic. Messi or Ronaldo. Ronaldo with 58.8% of the votes, and Messi losing this one 41.2%. What's your take on that one?
Coincidentally, I think Messi's the best player of all time.
Exactly.
I'm not sure how that's ever happened because Messi's a better player overall. Yes, Ronaldo may have scored some amazing goals over the last couple of years, but Messi overall is best player of all time, scoring 91 goals and being better overall player than Ronaldo. And even then, Ron, Messi has got more goals and more assists in less games played. So yeah, Messi's the best player of all time and doesn't even need the World Cup to clarify him being the best player of all time.
Fact. The last one, Vettel or Hamilton. Vettel has won that one by 70%, so we know who the GOAT is. Hamilton not even getting 30% of the votes. Well, there are a lot of British people in IRT, so that just says it all, I think.
Yeah, there's plenty of Vettel fans in the team. Yeah, both drivers. When I started watching F1, started in F1, so I saw both in F1, so I couldn't really make a choice to both. I think Vettel is his time with Red Bull was incredible, but Hamilton having more than 100 wins, and only Schumacher is able to get nearby him with 91 wins, and the rest are like near 50. Max will get nearby Hamilton in the future, but Hamilton, I think, in the community is kind of underrated, to be honest.
It would appear this way, yeah. According to Seep, Vettel was badly overrated, but also according to Seep, Alonso is the greatest driver of all time. So I'm not sure how serious to take that one. But that is every single award done.
Yes, I hope everyone's appreciate whoever's still watching the awards there. It's the first thing we actually tried this year, so we took some inspiration of NLR. So it's glad to see Alex in the stream as well, and hopefully we can do better next time out and actually start on time. And have everything sorted out. I was just too busy in the gym, so I kind of forgot the time. So that was my bad, but no excuses, mate. And yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed it. And there you can see a lovely photo of myself. Um, yeah, you
Just
can
to
see. Oh my, yeah, that's
yeah,
that's
just to
just
to
great.
to, end to round off the stream.
That's just great. With my lovely face there. So hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Have a good New Year's Eve, and we'll see you next year once again. Let's go for it. Oh, that's a lovely graphic. That's just like these are the graphics. Who needs official graphics when you can have graphics like this?
Yeah, it's crazy you didn't get nominated for best looks. If I see this picture now,
Oh,
that haircut is immaculate.
oh, I appreciate it. Oh, that beer nearby your mouth is just
It's
wonderful.
not a
And
bear, mate.
oh, that's just great. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't. Should I know? I probably shouldn't. But yeah, those
Let's
glasses
just
are
let's
just.
just say it's a gray area. We won't delve in right now.
But yeah, those glasses are just lovely as well. Yeah, can't say enough.
Well, NSS Truck Gold. He has we have a winner.
So yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it, and yeah, I think that leaves it all now. So if you have any comments to say now, make sure to do. But I think that rounds it off now for tonight.
Yeah, definitely was took longer than expected. Van Gerwen has already started his game. He's 1-0 up, so I'm definitely gonna watch that one.
Well, have a good evening. I still need to have dinner, so I'm
Ah,
gonna
nice, nice.
have some dinner now. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, definitely. All right. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and it is goodbye.
Bye bye, guys.